We're working on battle pass challenges, getting all weapons to 40, all descendants I have to 40, and to unlock Ultimate Eugen, who we wanted to do yesterday and got no progress. I am digging the new Enzo buffs. I see tons of people bitching about them on Reddit and Twitter, but I quite liking them. I had to rework my whole build, but it's more effective now. And I think people just can't stand change. Really is what it boils down to across the board, I think.
Descendant, there are ancestor drones which give off inversion energy and a container with unidentified archive stored in this location.
This is the right one.
The enemy aims to artificially combine these two forces to cause an inversion overload explosion.
They greatly simplified this.
The entry path with the Order's malignant tumors. First,
yes, people struggled. The mode came out because it was a little convoluted. But instead of just tweaking it a little, they basically neutered it. And now there's no brain involved.
Which matches the arcase properties and use it as cover. That drone seems to have similar technology to your inversion reinforcement device.
Too complex to
If you have found the drone which has the correct arcade properties, I can adjust the output to cancel out the blast energy. Descendant, the commander of the Order of Truth has malignant tumors throughout their body. We need the inversion energy emitter installed on the ancestor drone.
Damn it, I'm out of bullets.
I'm not 100% sure why sometimes I'm getting... this weapon only has one shot. And then you have to reload. And sometimes I'm able to shoot it like 3, 4, 5 times. There's something Enzo's doing. I need to reread his skills. Okay, well, what's happening there? This does give ammo back. Maybe it's giving the ammo back into the magazine, and that's what makes sense, right? That's quick load. Always approaching it. It doesn't say what quick load is. We just have to guess, right? Weird that it doesn't show it. I didn't realize they changed that around. Might be building this slightly incorrect then. Oh, most of my 84% multiplier there, I think that's still probably correct. Just realized I have more invested in health than I this. And then anything decent increase my damage that I can put on here. More range wouldn't be terrible. I mean, it's the range of the explosions, but does it also do the range of the shots? It doesn't say on that. That could be a big deal too, right? Singular, so this would potentially work. Do we already have an attack up? We do. We don't have a battle. I need to try and find a sweet spot. Do you have luck? We do it. Do you have luck? Find a sweet spot between damage and although duration. Oh, I already have it. Right. Sweet spot between survivability and spit out and not doing it. Give us straight damage. Let's do 59 because for some reason the elemental, in the sense of like singular fusion, all those skill power modifiers do not show up on the sheet, the data sheet. Where you see there it says skill power times 659. That does not include 25 here. It only includes the 84 here. Kind of weird. That probably ate into my shields quite a bit. Let's see doable this is. That cost me 3k shields. Sizable for sure. 3 there. Oh. We've got like 15 weapons to hit 40. I'd like to get that done, and I can't really push harder stuff while I'm doing those. That's one of the problems. So we need to get a couple more 4,000s done, or 400% rather. Which one of these? So I was a Kyle main, but I think now I'm leaning more towards Harris and Enzo. Although I do want to take another look at Jaber after this rework. He might be kind of interesting. Play with other people, I swear. There's no point in doing anything, right? Somebody's shooting. See, one shot, big reload. Not sure why sometimes it can just shoot too. Simo's run looks so funny. I think I only need 2 more of these 400s. So. Much slower than I used to.
Watch your feet. Here comes a big boom.
Mastery right now. Nice.
support ends when we're out of supplies. This'll change the game. Bomb support. Boom.
Watch your feet.
I keep forgetting to put faster reload on this gun. I don't think I have it on there. I'm not wasting XP by not having already done that. Yeah, since the gun only has one shot and then reloads, obviously having some kind of reload speed might be a good idea. If you happen to know what the number on the side of my weapon is, let me know. 84 right now, it'll hit 100 and stay there. I don't know what it is yet. It goes up when you hit things. Wish more of the purples were actually like viable in game, because some of them have very interesting either visuals or mechanics. Like this one, I don't think there's an ultimate rocket launcher that only has one round and hits like a truck, right? Kind of unique, and there's some LMGs with like actual minigun barrels, which are kind of cool, but there's no reason to ever go back and use them, you know? It seems kind of lame. Getting there. We have can't do that till we get the big sword. Can do 4 hard mediums. Do that a bit later. Can't beat the Void Abyss guy. I think I'm done with yeah, I seem to be done with the infiltrations and invasions as far as for these. We're making progress on all of this stuff. These don't really matter once you hit 100, do they? I don't know if this game has like carryover. Now these matter because you get these coins. This Haley outfit. Cores. So on. Where I want to go here. Having more MP wouldn't be the end of the world, but I'm not really MP starved on this character. I wouldn't mind more. Survivability, but it looks like it's MP everywhere I go. There's skill duration, that wouldn't be bad. Can I even get there? I've only got 3 more points. 4 more. We got 4 more points. Get me to crit damage. Duration. If we get there. Recovery. Health. Do that, yeah. I feel like it would be interesting. Weak point damage, melee. Might make sense just to hit these, right? Maybe this one. 42% extra health. And some shield. Maybe we'll do that. Alright.
The most important things.
Now, we did hit 40 with this one. We will unfavorite it. These are not 40 yet. Doing all the purple. Almost out of the purples, which is good. This has a 15-round mag and an extremely fast fire rate. I think even upping the fire rate more. But I think I want to put the mag on here just easy. But yeah. If we I say that I really hate yeah, we'll lower the fire rate and up the reload on this one, but I hate this pop-up constantly. Little tips. When you're trying to scan through quickly, really annoying, and I do not see a way to turn that off. Get our free rate going. I think I might. I didn't really want to invest in these because these are not very good reactors. I kind of want to go farm for better. We want to stick with Enlightened Mage. Definitely happens. I'm happy with this. Crit damage, which for this particular Enzo build is fine. This one's not bad, but all 3 of the rest of these are kind of meh. Yeah, so I kind of think I want to get those. So where do we get Enlightened? I think it's in the desert. Enlightened Mage. Isolated Desert. Some of those. He here? He is here. Go ahead and do this. This is just a lot of loot. That'd be squishier than we were. Now my other Enzo build has like 27,000 shields. Kind of nuts. I think it doesn't not crit focus, so I don't know. I should pop it on and see how it goes. But I think that the reactor would have to change. Let's see. Cat on the back cracks me up. Close enough to shoot it. Apparently it's way closer than I thought. I see the 100 next to my gun. I don't know what that is. I think it's an Enzo thing though. Busy looking up, unfortunately. For having a better weapon would definitely be a good idea, huh? Is a little lacking on my turret, I guess, for these types of fights, right? Maybe, is it hitting him there? No. I gotta be, like, right here. I gotta be right up on him to hit him. Yeah, so if range actually helps that range, that might be better than putting a little more damage on it. Because that's too close to have to get to something that dangerous. Right. If we're quick enough, we might be able to do that again. We won't get all the drops, but we can do it again just to see if the range works properly. Although, again, I could just test that in the laboratory. Instead of this, which is, I mean, that's a lot of extra damage, right? Extra damage, but this is just extra range and extra shield.
Descendant, I've picked up a mutant material formation
It's
signal
51
in the skies
range.
nearby.
And if we put on just the extra range, oh, different order than I'm used to. We're looking for skill expansion. Well, that's 92. So we either get some more shield. How much more shield? This puts us at 12,000, or we get a whole lot more range. Stay at 10,000. Almost. Let's try this. And again, I don't know if is it still available? No. We can't do that, but we can go do this thing. Might be pretty hard. gun doesn't do shit.
Well.
But can't get enough shots in there. Yeah. Diana. You're not an MP collector on? Because it doesn't feel like it's going off, but I thought I had it on.
The mutant material will be lost if you're not quick enough. Fantastic. I knew I could count on you.
We traded. So weird. With a better gun, we probably would have been fine, but I don't know how noticeable the range difference is. I had to count and try it in the lab because I am not sure. But in the lab, we can at least, get exact distance. We got a couple other Enzo builds to try. The new condensed bullets or whatever, where each shot is multiple shots. I don't know exactly how that works. And then the other one is the one that gives you the firearm enhancer. You know, for one magazine or X amount of time, you do like crazy high damage. Both of those don't make sense to try while I'm cycling through weapons, leveling them up, because those are both firearm dependent. I want to get that done. Just do this because we just want to know the range. Is that's 2 full squares away?
Impressive, huh?
Does it hit him? No. Just inside of 2 squares hits. Get that off. The same because it's the same one. We gotta let it wear off, yeah. Oh, see, range does not affect the range. It only affects the explosion radius. It's unfortunate, but that answers the questions. We do not have... I don't care about the blast radius that much. It is good, and I am using the missiles a lot. I mean, it's not like it's not doing anything. But I just don't know that it's necessary. We could always be any socket because we could use another catalyst on this guy if we have to. Let's look at things that fit under battle. That's a strong category that we are not currently using. Maybe we go back to putting that one. Singular master. I mean, that's 50% skill power. Let's up this guy to level 100. Turn damage numbers back on.
This'll change the game.
110s and 218 crits, with a fair amount of 218 crits. And of course, this hits for, yeah, those are big numbers.
Bomb support.
Pretty good numbers. Maximize duration fits in that slot too, though. Cost, or I mean, there's all kinds of choices. Duration might not be a bad idea, since I'm 100% revolving around this. And they've changed it. Now you can only keep it up for an extra 60 seconds flat. It used to be you could make it infinite. I don't have MP collector. Yeah, so that's what I need here, because that's what's holding me back. Where's MP? It sucks to do less damage, but having 100% uptime makes up for it. That's going to go a long way towards total damage. Alright, so boom preset. Save that over our info. Bullshit weapons on it. And then look at setting 1, setting 2. Yeah, compressed bullet. I'm just not sure on how that one. Still not 100% sure how that works. Need to compare all this shit, you know? If we take that off. What's this one? You trigger it, you get 75% firearm bonus for 30 seconds. Based on 0.69 of your max shield up to 171%. For all these, is horrible. I probably should just take a shit ton of pictures or some shit. Now it's 125% increase instead of 75, and it's 1% of your shield instead of 0.69, and it's 256 instead of 170. So all of that's a huge bonus. But now everything costs double in ammo. But you hold more ammo too. And with him, like, running out of ammo, deal. But it does mean that weapons that have smaller mags are much less good with this build. I don't know what it changes here. What does this do different? 15 seconds, 15% fire rate, 20. 15 seconds, 15% fire rate, 20. What's different? Cooldown is 45, MP is 24. Cooldown is 30. MP is 20. But it just changes the MP of it. That's kind of weird. This one, all this changes is right here. Big bonus here, because this is a 25% crit chance increase, 15% or 15% multi-hit chance increase, minus 100% firearm hit crit damage. That's interesting. Oh, that's only with specials. Okay. It matches the rounds of the firearms in use. Interesting. Okay, so we're getting different bonuses. On general rounds, we're getting a bunch more bullets and crit rate. On special, we're getting more bullets. We're getting multi-hit, but we lose crit damage. Interesting. Impact rounds, we do more weak point damage and range. And high power, we do much higher crit damage, explosion damage, and more. Interesting. So yeah, you have to put a little more thought into this build when we get there. Pretty firearm focused. Not sure what the difference on this ability? Numbers. 3 stacks, 23 second, 18. 3 stacks, 23, 18. So that's all identical. Damage is 2879 with a 4.5 radius. Just 2879 with a 4.5 radius. The only difference is it gives you 5% of your rounds back. I mean, that is good. This one's going to be all about keeping this up, so we can't die. We have massive shields, so having shields coming back 10% per second is going to be huge. But we don't have duration enough. So I think we removed some of these. All survival, no damage. There's a couple things I think I need to put on here. First off, this is a firearm build, no damage. I think right off the bat, shot focus has a place here. That's just a flat 15% firearm damage. It's near the bottom. Then, I mean, any kind of survivability wouldn't be bad. I guess cooldown for this. Cooldown or duration or both. We have for cooldown right now MP conversion. We've got 2 spots available. Insufficient capacity, yeah, because they're the wrong. That way. Now, does that make this cool? 15 seconds, 8 seconds. It's almost up half the time. Not terrible. We're not going to be able to afford anything else. Yeah. And this would be duration. Can't quite get it there. Keep using these things. But this guy fully modded, like for every slot in every category, right? He just like went blank on me. I mean, defense wouldn't be bad either. I don't know what my current defense is, but straight up spaced what I was about to put there, and this all moved when I did that. That's there's all kinds of defensive things I could put there. Duration is what I was looking at. Yeah. Does that make this go? It's range. Okay, so now it would be up for 11 seconds, and then, so it'd be down for about 4 seconds each time. Hopefully not. Is it without that? Fix. Only down 3 seconds, which is pretty good. Yeah, maybe we'll try this. But we're not doing that one right this second because it has extra points, which always feels weird, but at some point, if I get a really good Ancestor module, I'm sure I'll be fine there. I just don't have Ancestor module for him at all. Maybe now's the time to go ahead and open one that I can choose, right? So I do have... Oh no, I can go buy it. Modded this guy so hard. Do we do the buy a bunch of these and hope we get a good one? 4.7% chance of any given one. Pay 4 times that much to pick the one we want. That is a big difference. Pick the one we want now. It's right though. Which one to use for him? My name, you know? It's a good one. 98% shield, that's good. Singular boost, that's good. Dimensional skill is irrelevant. I don't know what we have to do to do anything with this. I think the duration slot is where we would put this, but we can't do it without what ironic, we just used a catalyst. Now we'll need a catalyst to try this out. So we gotta hit 40 again with him, but it is what it is. I don't know how reworking those works. I know it's a whole thing. Like look here. What's in here? just don't have. Can we change just one thing on it? I don't think we can, right? Is it? First, I might need to read up on this. I'm quite happy with the shield one, but I assume if I hit hey, let me find a short video on ancestor modules here. It just completely rerolls the objects. 30,000. The cost doesn't change either. That's 3 positives and a negative. That's 2 positives and a negative. That's 3 positives. That's 2 positives. I mean, we got 3 positives, no negatives right now. It just feels weird if we reroll that, right? We are losing. This does nothing for this character. These are all singular on this build. Maybe they aren't on the other. Right. Dimension, there we go. Dimension. Singular dimension. Okay, so it does work on computers. I guess I'm happy with that one then. I don't need to reroll it. I just need to get space to put it on. 15, 29, 30. We need to get our external components, as well as one more.
Magisters are probably humanity's real hope, don't you think?
I need to do each of these once today. Dog. Come back.
Dancing firearm.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, descendants.
Drone explosion.
Oh, good damage there.
There. Support like this. Yeah, there's nothing better.
400K with the auto fire.
Arcane life signs detected inside a vault structure.
Drone explosion.
Descendant, enemy troops are being transferred in large numbers. You must attack their point of origin.
Here comes a big one.
See, I didn't quite have enough duration extension combined with cooldown there.
Captain Elliot, deploying arcade. I am the original.
Loading.
Extraction from Operation Zone initiated. Hound actual to all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over.
Drone explosion. Boom. Reloading. There.
Wide-ranged shaping charge drop complete. Begin the void energy purification operation. Descendant, prime the detonator with your arcade. Then activate the remote detonation device.
Elliot, deploying arcade. I am the original.
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position. Well done, Descendant.
Do you want to? Yeah, so I just hit 40 on this character. It's my first character to get to the point that I can unlock trigger mods. Let's do it. Know what the best trigger mod for this character is. I think what I want is tactical strike, which says when you use an explosive projectile, which is all my missiles, you inflict tactical target on a target, and then when you use a supply skill, it causes an AoE. I think that's probably have that one yet. Is it gonna finger me again? I think so. Just a little different, huh? I think pretty cat. So now I think the only one that makes sense. They're all different. Yeah, that's this one potentially could do something. Could actually do duration. You get it to 12 stacks, so I need to hit with 3 missiles. Three missiles, it would drop an extra boom. See, that one only does 449, so that's a low roll. 652, 916. See, so that might save. Use mana to make gold on both. I don't. That one does 30% chance of going off, but 21% damage. This one's 23. Fine. This one's better than this one. This one's not good. You can't mark it as trash. This would give me a 26% chance shot to 37% times my skill power. What's the damage is affected by equipped reactor attributes and arc? Does that mean that the times would get bonus? That one might take some tests. It does let you see these. That's good. So that's explosive projectile and stack, and this one is explosive projectile fire enhancer, RT enhancement supply. Another one I could potentially use. Well, it would make more sense for my other build, right? Increases my recoil. The more that my recoil goes up, the higher the chance of it triggering. I think it's worded wrong. I think this is 90% times your recoil reduction. You want to build for recoil reduction, increase the chance of this going off, and to counter the base recoil that it has. What it does, I think, is every time you miss a weak point, you build damage, and then when you hit a weak point, you do damage. Makes your hit points go down. Back removal, hit point recovery. Strappy. Okay. 30 stacks at minus 2% per stack. You could have 60% less health. Ooh. Exactly how that works. Curious to try that one out. I don't have piercing. I don't have clash, so I can't use steel vanguard, unfortunately. There's a lot of these I just can't use. I don't have a barrier ability. I could use tack acceleration, which gives us instant reload, 18-second cooldown, 7.7-second uptime. I guess it depends on the right. This one's 10 seconds. This one's 10-second uptime. Every 18 seconds. Almost 50% uptime. This would be my only good choice. It's either that, the hollow bullets, or the one that requires me to re-spend mana. I guess death by 1,000. Let's see if I can find any kind of write-up on these individual skills and see what they do. Paper, solid white. How does it work? It might just be, and I've heard a lot of people doing it. You just use Power Beyond even if you don't have anything that can trigger it, because it has a just has a skill power bonus. A 10%, 12%, 7%, right there, 14%. So you just put it on, get 14% more power, even though you'd never be able to trigger it. That just seems so boring, though, doesn't it? the other mod? Full arcade jack. People are saying it's pretty terrible. Yeah. I haven't seen that bad. That's something different. You're saying it's terrible, and it's giving them a 50% increase on this in the GPS on this post complaining about it, which is kind of funny because 50% isn't terrible. I'm not sure I can afford the mana cost for it. I would definitely need something with a big magazine if I was going to run it outright. But here's a bunch more stuff for me to think about at least, right? And see if I can find anybody using this one. Yes, buy 1,000 credits. Need to get a copy refill too, so I'll be right back. There's a cost to putting these on or taking them off. That doesn't include this one. That's interesting. So there's 4 of them for me to try. If I don't like, or I guess 5 of them to try. If I don't like any of them, I would just got the not a great cooldown, but the cooldown, I mean, if I'm not going to hit the stacks that fast anyway, right? It's forced to 3 3 missiles every 1.5 seconds. Any of the others like way faster cooldown? No. Cooldown also. Let's go to the lab and try some of these out. Until I get done leveling up all these different guns, though, it's also not. The ones that work off guns aren't going to matter because done
Welcome,
for it,
descendants.
you know. Alright. Cool. Get out there. Okay, so what did I do?
Sport like this. Yeah, there's nothing better.
That gave me 4 stacks, and then I go boom, boom. Okay, 1. Yeah, that's not very exciting for this character.
Bomb support.
The damage isn't bad, right? I just don't know that that's enough. Here, I think I want a lot more damage. Can you re-roll these? Means reloading costs mana.
Loading.
See the damage it did. That's a percent. Is that a percent chance of triggering on the reload? It's only doing 19,000 to each of the others. This one seems very lackluster too.
Damn it, I'm out of bullets.
This one is basically every 18 seconds when I use a supply thing, I get instant reloads. Yeah, instant.
Reloading. Initiate enhancement.
Well, that's better than nothing. I think that's the one we're gonna have to go with. I have to go with that. We still need to go do all of our dailies, but also combine 10 modules, do a spec ops, 8 more kills at weak points. First.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
Oh, there's a squirrel here. And that's so the cats know. You can hear me say squirrel. I think that's the one that the longer you aim, it soaks up mana. Find some mods.
Hey there. What can I help you with?
I need to combine 10. Certain. It's working. I want to get rid of something I want, right? How is it deciding to get rid of these? That one, I guess that's less than that. They counted as combining 4.
Modules will make
They didn't
you
mean
strong.
module. They meant get 4 modules by combining, which is not what it said. Then we also need. We gotta do a spec ops. Do that. my least favorite part of the game at the moment. Spec Ops. Tedious as it gets, and I still need to do 5 hard ones successfully, which I'm really not looking forward to because I don't even know if any other players do them. So really designed solo as far as I know. And I don't have fun doing the normal ones. Looking forward to doing the hard ones too. It's just at its core a very unfun mode, I think. This should be exciting. There's sarcasm there. I can actually get some Space Marine done today too. I unlocked so many different new descendants and stuff yesterday. And I've been working on cleaning all that up. So I need 8 more kills on weak points, but all my guns are shit because I'm just leveling up crappy guns. Might not get that done this. Gotta figure out which module I'm gonna replace with the Ancestral too, though I'm not looking more into that.
Descendant, the Vulgus have targeted a nearby Albion Kuiper storage facility.
We're gonna have that problem again though where I can't keep this going because I can't get crits on things because this is one-shotting everything, you know? Spam guns out here and maybe we get lucky and get a weak point kill. I can hit him further away with the missile than I can with the auto turret, so that helps a little bit. That's some ammo, dude.
Here comes a big one.
See, I'll shut up, huh? They don't want to. Yeah, I don't know if I can do this alone. If I was going to do it alone, I probably would have done. Oh, they stayed. I probably would have done the one in the swamp. Not the swamp, but Vespers. It is kind of a swamp. It's just not called a swamp. So they're gonna vote to leave. Okay, they are shooting. It's like they were just standing up there not doing anything. I hate people like that. Like 100% leech. Not gonna guard the thing. If you're playing Valby, you really should be the one guarding this. But whatever. I'll sit back there and I mean, we've got, I think, like only 3 or 4 purples left to do, which isn't bad as far as weapons.
No.
But then we're never gonna get this done. I don't have an AoE clear build, and they did leave. I hate people. I hate people. Don't queue up for something if you're not gonna play it. My God. Arg. It does kind of hurt my hands doing the ability.
We must protect the facility.
Part of me wonders if I shouldn't switch, if I was going to play this a lot, switch which button combo does that ability. Missile. It's awful. I hate people. Queue up if you're not going to actually play the damn thing. Just... a waste of time for me then. We could have done it with the 2 of us. All Valby has to do is keep putting puddles on the objective and we'd be fine. Let's see if I can switch. Oh, yeah, what button? A little dangerous since it means potentially fucking with muscle memory, right? Debating some stuff here. It would be weird and like it on Y and then move switch weapons to like left bumper and Y. It'd definitely be weird. You know what? Let's switch weapons to down, which was chat. We don't ever care about using chat. Take that off. And that leaves Y unequipped. A skill 2. Just because for this build, we need to be able to hit it all the time. Although it is hard to hit Y while aiming, but whatever. I think we'll try this. I'm sure I will cast on accident several times while trying to switch weapons. It will probably take me some time, and the reason I picked down is I'm pretty sure Space Marine 2 has down as weapon swap, and that's the other game that I'm planning on playing beside this. Not fully fighting on muscle memory, right? Yeah, somebody make this a little smoother. If not, we could probably get this one done. I just hate how they scale. Like, they go from, like, stupidly easy to kind of challenging by the end. Switching weapons is now keypad. Takes some getting used to.
Descendant, number
Hate
17.
the delay before it shows
I'll
you
be
where you
assisting
need to
you on
be.
this operation.
I find that kind of silly.
Good luck. Enemy structure operational. Initiating full-scale blocking operation.
Oh, well, there is a potential problem. Yeah, I think I need to move it to B. I can't do that here, because I can't... What I'll do is I'll just switch the button underward to this, and I'll learn to actually hit B to yeah, this will work. Now, if you see me shoot a missile instead of dodging, it's because I switched what button does what.
Here comes a big one.
Down there. Let's go ahead and get my weak point kills here. for the daily. Eight already? Should have been 8. I'm not hitting the head. So litter box, it's kind of stifling. I think I got it done. Must have already had it done because that definitely should have been it.
High-level enemy identified. Designating as top priority target. Please eliminate. Multiple Vulgus forces detected. Recommend elimination of all their defensive forces.
Not even like I'm zoning out or something. I'm not noticing when my drone is down. And my drone is like 90% of my build, so that's not good. I think the midair grapple's a little overdone. I'm not sure what can be done about that. It keeps switching how things are ordered. I'm not sure why. That animation needs to be much faster. Pull the drone out. Especially when you're running focus fire.
Changing back. More like this. Yeah, there's nothing better.
We've sighted another Vulgus leading the defensive forces. Eliminate this target and stand by for next transmission. They're reinforcing their defense. We need to eliminate them immediately.
This might be one of the few builds where projectile speed might not be terrible. It's just there's not enough block on the sheet to really go for that, you know. But this is actually kind of slow. The actual missile. It is a little tricky to hit movers. like Haley, but the fact that most of her gameplay is literally just dash, 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 dash.
Damn it, I'm out of bullets.
High-level Vulgus closing in.
It's a little weird at
Target this
that
unit first.
point.
Here comes the big one. Boom.
Oh, tedious.
Vulgus war
Considering
energy
almost
surge
all the other
confirmed.
choices
Looks like we'll be met with defensive
that are
forces.
viable are just people that put things down on the ground, big AoEs, or just kill everything around them constantly.
Powering shield at light speed.
At some point, I'm not going to be one-shotting with the turret here. So hopefully I can make it work. I'd hate to go through like 9 waves of this and fail on the 10th. Talk about a waste of time, right? Not having more duration, kind of. I'm definitely feeling it. I can't handle this dog. He literally barks 24/7.
More like this.
About done with it. He didn't do it for the longest time that we've been watching him. But now he does. Having a 6-second cooldown between them is painful. I need that up all the time, so I might have to look at changing something around. It's not so bad if I'm getting the extensions on it. When I don't, you feel it, for sure.
Here comes a big one.
Now I'm starting to notice damage. I'll have to start weaving in my shield buff. Another 5-second window without it.
Loading.
Yeah, we'll just put power beyond on. I don't know. This one I have is just a straight 14% damage increase. So my skills. I don't know what just happened that hit all of those people at once, because none of my abilities that are currently going up could be AoE like that.
Detected an enemy unit with abnormally strong readings. Identification, commander of the defensive forces.
Wish me luck.
Their defensive forces are closing in from all sides. We'll need to intercept them swiftly.
That makes this is really not a good time to be in front of me. Go. Get. Blocking my icons. I can't see how what my cooldowns are. Yeah, this is not a good mode for weapon proficiency. If I only get 0.2 seconds extra from a crit, I need something that fires fast, and I would still need 5 crits for every 1 second of extended time. So that's 300 crits over the course of one cast. That's a lot. Okay, you can see now things are not done. It's even more important I keep this up time. Very good uptime this time. Part of that is we're getting there's pickups on the ground for cooldown. We definitely are taking advantage of them here. Yeah, we've run out of mana. Don't ever third up. This is how we die, right? Gotta be very careful here. Need mana. Why am I not getting mana back in fight? I'm pretty sure I have that on my thing, although maybe I don't. I'll need to check that because I think it's weird to me that you don't get mana back during a fight unless you have it on your external component. This seems weird because that makes it very important to have. Duck. Okay, here we go, 8 seconds. Nutmeg, why do you always pick the most inopportune times to stand in front of me? Wishing that my missiles don't blow up. Get crates, right? Definitely would think it would. Well, this is how you die. Non-stop stagger. Ridiculous. From in all of these games. Space Marine, First Descendant. Getting knocked down just means you're done. It's annoying.
Careful, Descendant. We're picking up a signal for a unit whose power capabilities are off the scale. Enemy annihilated. Mission accomplished, Descendant.
It's hard to hear with my current volume settings, but when he says drone explosion, I always hear it in Tim Meadows' voice, which is a little weird. Alright. That was extremely unfun. We did almost hit level 40 with both the gun and the dude. Certainly be there in one run of the Sigma sector. Hopefully, I can get a MP regen mage component, right? So dailies. We need to do supermassive receptor missions, some void erosion. Readjust 150 ancestor modules. That seems excessive. 100 cores also seems excessive. To get that ultimate Eugen going. Haven't unlocked Forbidden Sanctuary yet. Ultimate Eugen. 4 medium-sized facility zones. Much more to do. Yeah, we have MP recovery in combat. Why was it not going up? I don't get it. There's something like blocking it. Take damage is paused for 3 seconds. Well, I wouldn't take a damage that often. Mana recovery is flat too, which sucks. It's not percentage, although I guess that means I get more value out of the minuses, right? Need to room. Here again.
This is Hound Action to all personnel. Void Storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over.
These missiles don't lock on any. Jaybird, that's kind of cool. Ground explode.
Descendant, the transport has dropped a wide-range shaping charge on the ground. We need it to purify the void energy. Prime the detonator with your RK, then hit the detonation device.
Elias. Deploying arcade. I am the original.
Impressive, huh? Gather here. Powering shield at light speed. Bomb
purples on the screen right there. Need some mana. Huh. Yeah, dead. Couldn't get any MP there to do my shield. Not killing it yet.
Oh my!
Mission complete. Transport inbound. See you soon.
$40. Yeah, it's 40 on the first one. Gamepad sometimes clicks when you let go, but it can be hard to unmark these. Okay, we did. Yeah. Nope, Magnus is not. Yeah, 1, 2. After this, we've got 2 more purples. Oh, the dog got rid of all the, yeah, everything went away at once. Then we got a bunch of, ultimate weapons to, get 40. We're almost done with the purple. Oh.
Hound actual to all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over. RK receptor, confirming signs of life.
This'll change the game. There. Drone explosion.
Master Corrals I will do his bidding. I will serve.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm gonna be dead here. Don't have mana? This particular build without mana can't really do anything. There we go.
Deploy max barrier.
Somebody fucking one-shot him. Damn.
Mission complete. All units proceed to transport location. Great work out there.
We'll break here shortly. It's got a katana on his back. It looks nice.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution. Extraction from Operation Zone initiated. Good work, Descendant.
I hit 40. Yeah, I waste an entire run's worth of XP here because I can't think I can get this done fast enough. Would need to figure out which one to get
This is
rid
Hound
of.
Actual, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone.
Maybe skill
All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
Extension. Wow, I couldn't say it. Because what we want is a star there. Let's do it.
That's a specialized Vulgus aircraft. It can fly through void storms. Descendant, if you're gonna shoot it down, do it now. Hurry!
Unfortunate. It's definitely not the end of the world. It takes what, 5 seconds? That's what it feels like. See, for this build, you want fast-firing, high crit, and you don't care about damage of the gun, because it's all about keeping the turret up. That's my damage.
Here comes a big one.
I see a gap in the enemy's air defenses. We can provide air support.
Pretty fast between saying that you see an opening and taking it, right?
Shield at light speed.
What's in here? I don't see. He did.
Change the game.
Air mana's coming back. Alright.
Hound
Ancestors. Module smacked on. Here. This will give us 13% more damage with this build and 100% more shield. keeps resetting this to new. I want it to always be name, and it just keeps resetting it. Very annoying. Yeah. This one yet? I don't think we've tried this. Maybe this is backwards, right? Just get a higher trigger rate. Yeah. Higher trigger rate, the worse your recoil is. Makes sense to me. Somebody has done the math on it, right? Now worded backwards. Also, the fact that it lowers your max health seems very dangerous, although I'm running a no health build, so in theory, that's fine, right? I'll try it out and just see how good or bad it is. I bet the recoil's gonna feel awful, but okay. So when we put that on, the recoil reflect here. Yeah, 0.69. 7 and 8. Of course, it does have less frequency. Weapon is at 33. Oh, this one's done. So, that's crazy. Unmark it, and that should be the last purple. Okay, so the last purple needs. Getting there. Yeah, I did want to. I don't want to try out a sub attack back on. Oh my god, now switch this one to name. Why are they all going to name now? Very frustrating. It used to always default to tier, and that's what I wanted at. I don't know why it's resetting. Gives me a whole lot more shield too. 15 on this build. see what we can do on this build. We would want to get rid of something. Then have 22,000. What do we have? Yeah, we have stem accelerant. The highest we can get on that. What else here gives you? The same things again and again. Or there was a way to get higher shields here. Even more. Like it though. Scales. Shield. Can't do that one. Maybe this is the only other one with shields. Maybe it's time to put either a defense, like a specific defense, and swap it out depending on what I'm fighting. Just natural like defense ability. It'd actually be the key here. One of these, like the incoming damage modifier. Flat 10% here. We do that. 21,000 shield. That's not terrible. This one's down here. Get to that. Immune cells. I'll need to look for a Xantic for this guy. It's only about 5%. That's not bad. Maybe we go that way. Straight up. Can't get there. Then we get 3 more. Any blues or purples we can get to with 3. 3. It is 4% weak point. That might not be terrible. It's 14,000, and then when we switch the Archy tuning back to the damage one, it is okay. And we're 3 away here. MP recovery out of combat, maybe? Not sure on this one. Only have 3, so we can't get to the big skill crit. Unfortunately, oh, we could if we got rid of that. Probably would. Either that or another duration up, right? 5% duration up or more crit. You know what? Get duration up because we have been whining about it running out. 11,000 shield. Not actually that much. That looks like we gained about 1,000 shield for putting on something that says 100% extra. Right? Oh, it didn't save it. Weird. We're at about 11,000 shield. So didn't get one that I need here. Right. Couple more Sigma sectors. Gotta get some food.
Humanity is very weak. That's why humans need us so desperately.
There you go.
Inbound action. Reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
I'm the wrong fucking build again. Yeah.
The specialized Vulgus aircraft has stopped to resupply.
I see what I did wrong there.
It's defenseless.
This is rough because I'm the wrong build. So this is mostly useless. Thankfully, these people are certainly going to carry me. But...
Support ends when we're out of supplies.
That recoil's definitely noticeable. Where we see the stats on guys just didn't bother killing shit.
Damn it, I'm out of bullets. There.
Recoil something else.
Large Vulgus presence confirmed in the operation zone. Descendant, on your signal, we will initiate close air support.
Support like this. Yeah, that's nothing better.
It's for like a third of the damage of the other one.
Okay.
This'll change.
Not very often though. That's good.
Mission complete. Transport inbound. See you soon.
Alright, so yeah, 15,000. Here. Reset effect. Did that reset again too? That's kind of weird. Did get another one here. It's shield and toxin. We don't care about. This first one is good enough. I could probably upgrade that. Maybe the second one with the purples, but I don't like the rolls on either. Do more here and go get my food.
Initiate enhancement.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution. Large-scale Vulgus transfer confirmed. Descendant, stop the enemy troop deployment.
recoil. That might not be, like, sustainable for me personally. Not with this gun, anyway. We'll have to try it with some different guns. Sit out in the lab.
Captain Elliot, deploying RK. I am the original.
There's the first time I tried to roll and hit through a missile instead. Oops.
Powering shield at light speed.
Knew it would happen eventually, right?
Oh my!
Hound Actual to HQ. Mission complete. Requesting transport support. This is Hound Actual to all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Over.
Yeah, there's nothing better. This'll change the game. Drone explosion. Bomb support.
Descendant, the transport has dropped a wide-ranged shaping charge on the ground. We need it to purify the void
I
energy.
don't have
Prime the
midair
detonator
anymore.
with your RK, then hit the detonation device.
There.
That's really hard to control with this gun. See how some of these others are.
Impressive, huh? Drone explosion.
Captain Elliot, deploying RK. I am the original.
Powering shield at light speed. Boom. There.
Okay, this gun seems fine with the extra recoil.
Oh my!
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport
What the
position.
cha-ching sound
Well
is.
done, Descendant.
I've heard it a few times. All right. Great. What we got here for these? Getting good rolls on some of these, you know. Nope. Catch you later. Gotta get some food.